Hello, Professor. I'm Zhang Xingang from PPM major. Today, the topic of my report is research on county-level media convergence center integration into social governance, the modernization of Chinese grassroots social governance based on CSQCA method. The first part is abstract of my opening report. The progress of Chinese media technology has brought opportunities and challenges to the media and social governance. The construction background of the MCC and the research progress of related research makes the topic have the importance and innovative characteristics. Combined with the step and requirements of CSQCA, the samples are determined, the variables were selected and measured and assigned. This dissertation is based on the modernization of GSG as a foothold. We'll answer how to build the CMCC and go to and how to expand the GSG function. Has a certain theoretical significance. The QCA is introduced into the research of the CMCC. And the construction path of CMCC implementation of GSG is analyzed, which has innovative significance in the research method. At the same time, is of practical significance to improve the ability and level of GSG. Build a comprehensive governance service platform. Establish a bridge between the government and the grassroots people. Reach a healthy atmosphere of public opinion and boost the renewal of innovative thinking ideas of China's national governance system. The second part to summarize my research route. In the preparation stage of research, through expert consultation and literature research, clarify research topics and collect related data on CMCC development and social governance modernization. In the stage of theory and current situation, the relevant concepts of media convergence, CMCC, social governance, and GSG modernization have been determined through literature research and study the theories of multi-center governance, new public governance, and media convergence. In the research design stage, CSQCA research method is adapted to follow the FSQCA 3.0 software steps. That means samples, select variables, measurement, assignment, validation, correction, operation, and analysis of variables, and explore the path of CMCC to realize GSG. In the description and suggestion stage of the research conclusion, combined with the analysis process and results of the third stage. The conclusion is summarized, and the modernization of GSG is proposed according to the conclusion. The third part is a core problem to solve in the paper. The first three problems are now resolved. The remaining three remain in the next step. The first problem was the realistic basis for CMCC to realize GSG. The first problem on the topic determines the practical value of this dissertation. Only by answering this question can it be clear that the existence of a topic is the needs of the development of the Chinese era. The need of policy-oriented China, the need of related theoretical development, and the development stage of the MCC construction in China. In order to answer this problem, I answer the realistic basis that the MCC to realize GSG from the social background, policy background, cognitive background, and theoretic work progress in China. This problem is resolved in Chapter 1. The second problem was the theoretical basis for the MCC to realize GSG. The second problem on the topic determines the theoretical value of paper. Only by answering this problem can it be clear that the existence of topic is the need of GSG innovation in China. The dialectical relationship between CMCC and GSG and the initial stage of theoretical discussion and case elaboration under the requirements of GSG modernization under different conditions. How CMCC can choose a suitable construction path and how to better realize the modernization of GSG has become an urgent problem of comprehensive and in-depth research. This problem is resolved in Chapter 2. The third problem: what are the difficult points for CMCC to realize GSG research? The third problem on the topic determines the basis of the logical context of the paper. Only by answering this problem can we clearly understand the election point, management point, assignment point, validation point, correction point, operation point, analysis point, conclusion point, and suggestion point in the process of topic research. This difficult point is variable selection and measurement of the research object. During the measurement process, assign the value according to the binary method required by the CSQCA. Here the Y representative has been reserved. The N representative has not yet been reserved. In order to understand the comprehensive solution of all problems, we need to understand the research design of the paper. This study adheres to the guidance of the theory. Literature renew around the topic of dissertation with CSQCA as a core research method. Basic step requirements based on QCA research collect case building case information database. Following the case descriptive statistics and set the variables according to the theory and national standards, and assign the variable value of 1 or 0. Then enter the software, build the truth table. Then the truth table is validated, corrected, and operated. Then perform the univariate necessity analysis and a variable combination analysis of the operation results. Finally, the path of CMCC relies GSG support for the later conclusions and suggestions. The specific research design is shown in Figure 3.1. This problem is resolved in chapter 3. The remaining 3 are the next step to solve. The fourth problem, how to build the truth table and validate and correct it. My plan is to follow as I study variables of 50 CMCC cases in Annex 1 according to CSQCA study design variables and measurement criteria and construct case truth tables. To solve the contradiction configuration, validate and correct the contradiction configuration according to the requirements of QCA so as to obtain the corrected case truth table. The fifth problem, how to obtain the path of CMCC to realize GSG through univariate necessity analysis and variable combination effect analysis. My plan is to follow a total of 10 positive and negative variables of 5 conditional variables are entered the software for necessary conditions, and the results are obtained for univariate necessity and analysis. Based on the results variables, 5 conditional variables are input into truth table algorithm of software, get the variable combination results, and then conduct the variable combination effect analysis. The sixth problem, how to get the conclusion and according to the conclusion, put forward a suggestion on CMCC to realize the modernization of GSG. My plan is to follow the conclusion well based on the result of univariate necessity analysis and variable combination analysis. The suggestions will be expanded and refined according to the conclusions. In the process of writing the paper, I deeply felt for a pure liberal arts students, it's first time for me to use quantitative methods to systematically solve the problem. Although I have encountered many difficulties, I have continued to make it until now. I believe that the opinions of professors and the guidance of the Dr. Li Lin will complete the task. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your listening. Thank you. Thank you again.